You'll
Hey
edit
guys.
this and put this in the beginning, and
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
As you can see, we're here for another great episode. I'm sorry, the conversation we just got right into
We
it.
got right into the
We have the one and
conversation.
only Spanish Barbie, and we have our friend with her, Charisma Deluca.
Thank you so much.
Did I say it right?
Deluca.
Deluca. I apologize.
Deluca's cute.
It's
like
cute
that.
though, yeah.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank
I'm sorry,
you
we
so
didn't,
much.
we got already
It's
got
all
acquainted
good.
a little bit.
We did get acquainted, but it's fine.
So, welcome to the podcast community. What made you want to start your own podcast?
I'll let you go first.
I guess mostly because our dynamic is so fun and unique, and it's very real and raw. So like we do have a lot of people that follow us for other reasons. So when people see us together, they're like, yo, you guys need like a show. And so we kind of just took that and rock with it. And like, a lot of the things that we experience in real life on a daily basis are crazy.
Literally.
So like to be able to share those experiences for people that can actually handle the content in which we disclose it, you know what I'm saying? We just try and be as raw and real as possible, and I just think that people really enjoy realistic realism, that type of stuff. So I think that's why we originally high moments.
We said, hey, like, I mean, I know it's like everybody is doing this, but like, everybody's approach and everybody's like life experiences are different. So it's like depending on what you like. So like they have all the different types of podcasts. So like if you're into like spiritual stuff, if you're into like stuff about earth, like literally like anything you want, you can find, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So like, it just I wouldn't say we're catered to like one specific type people, like because even though like we are adult sex workers, like that's not just our own fan base. Like we have like normal people who literally have found us through other ways, and then they got to know the opposite, that we did that after. It was like, oh, okay, like that's cool. So like, yeah, like just how she was saying, it was like, man, because people genuinely were like saying like, yo, like this is hilarious, like this is like what happens to y'all guys like on a daily basis. I said yes.
This
we
legit
could write a
started,
book,
though,
like
this
yeah.
legit started off on Instagram Live like a year ago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Like we did like this long Instagram Live, and people were like, oh my God, you two are so funny. Like, and like sitting there just taking hits of a doob or smoking a bong or whatever. And like, just like I said, just kind of just evolved.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got ideas, and then they grow into fruition, and then we moved in together, so it just started to make more sense. Obviously, and now we live together, so we can actually do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely just watching your content. It's just I love the dynamic between you guys. It's like
Thank
it's
you.
just so fluent. I wanted to ask how long did you guys know each other?
Yo,
It's
what like
2 years,
like
only,
about
right?
like yeah,
Or
only,
maybe
like,
not even like a little over.
Yeah, like a
Or
little.
no, a little under. It's a little
'Cause-
under.
Is it? You sure?
Yeah.
No,
'Cause
you're right.
this
No, you're
July-
right.
July,
No, you're right.
or
You're
July
right.
or August
Actually, now that I
would be,
think
like,
about it.
the two actually.
So yeah, it hasn't been as long
Yeah.
as people would think.
Yeah.
Well, like that's fine. I mean, me personally in my life, I have friends who I've known since I was little, and then I have friends who I've met within the past 5 years or less.
Okay.
And like, it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It
doesn't
matters
matter.
how you treat me at the end of the day and how we develop. Because there's people I've known, and then we don't speak anymore, and it's not anything bad, but people just grow apart or whatever, and then you grow together with different people as you get older. And like that's what I'm seeing. So like I'm happy with her. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you had to explain your guys' dynamic, what is your dynamic with her, and the same vice versa?
Go ahead, you go first.
I always say she's like the little sister I never really wanted, or got stuck with, but that's not really that true. Like, she is funny. We joke a lot. We get on each other's nerves a lot. We argue a little bit. So it's like
Not too much though.
no.
Arguing
Not,
for
when I
sure.
say argue, it's not like we're
No,
pulling,
it's literally not like
Yeah,
how
like-
not even how couples argue, like how they
Okay.
bicker. It's not
actually
even,
like how couples argue. That is a
but
lie.
it's not like okay, like the bickering, but not like the
No,
extensive,
facts.
like
Not
we're
like the
screaming
I'm
at
mad
each
at
other.
you
Yeah,
for-
like
yeah,
no, we don't fucking do
but
that.
I think we've known each other now long enough to know when,
Right.
like, okay,
Right.
she needs a minute.
Right, or
You know
vice
what I'm
versa, you
saying?
get to
Or
know
I need a
people.
minute or whatever. So, like, for us, it just works. And, like, it helps that we both have to, like, we experience some of the same things. So, like, we're able to talk to each other about, things that we might not be able to talk to other people or
For sure.
persons or beings about, So, like, when we can get personal with each other and vulnerable with each other when you can't, because you can't really trust everybody. So
Exactly.
the fact that we go through stuff and we are in vulnerable situations sometimes, and we can correlate and play off of each other, like, this is what happened to me today, Barb.
And not
Like,
judge.
yeah.
Sorry, not to like cut.
Not,
that's
but
very,
no, it's very important.
That's very important.
It's hard to find that nowadays for people to find that, and
Absolutely.
just no matter who it is, no matter how long you know each other, just to have that at that second is more than a lot of people. Niggas is out here lonely.
Right, for sure.
A lot of people are, and like a lot of people in the art industry it is a high suicide rate. Like there's high depression rate. There's high anxiety rate.
For sure.
There's people that do this that have bad anxiety, or they have autism, or they're like manic, or this is like sex work is healing for them. So like, there's different people and different aspects of their life that are in our community that are our coworkers. So, when you find somebody that you can adapt with and like I said, be vulnerable with, it's very special.
That's great. Yeah. My next question is, I do want to know, you're from New Jersey. You both from New Jersey?
No,
I lived
am.
there for a while. But
Okay.
no, she's from Jersey.
Yeah.
I was born in Philly, but I've lived everywhere. Like I'm a book. Like it's crazy. Yeah, absolutely.
What made you guys want to come to Baltimore?
I
Lord.
followed her.
Yeah, she followed.
I was in a bad situation with like this manager that had stole some money from me, and like it was a bad situation. So she was like, "Yo, I'm looking to live in Baltimore," and I was like, "Yo, look for an extra bedroom."
Yo, facts. It really just came. That's how it really came about. Like it was just like the matter of time and how it was. And I I knew I wanted to live somewhere else that wasn't too far from Jersey. Because I still need to see my family. My kid lives up there, everything. But I'm a Ravens fan, obviously. So I was like, DC's a little too far and a little too crazy. So I was like, I don't want to live like, so I feel like Baltimore was like a happy medium. You know what I mean?
I never heard of somebody say Baltimore like that.
Yeah, we don't really, I'm Jersey, you know what I mean? So like.
I like it here.
Yeah, no, I like
I
it
do.
here.
It
It's
is
very
definitely
similar. It's very similar. Someone asks, people ask me all the time, how is it? I mean, I'm in the suburbs, so I tell them like I'm not like in the city, but like it's very similar to Jersey, and that's maybe like my own like little, you know what I mean? Like you're comfortable with where you are. I lived in Texas for 2 years, and that was the whole like culture change for me.
Oh wow.
So like like it's very similar. We like it here. It's very quiet where we are. Like I don't really have complaints.
Far enough.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I feel like our meaning is just to find our comfort space, to make our own comfortable environment. That's why.
I think that we've definitely gotten comfortable here over the last few months.
For sure, because we both have lived around on different places.
Yeah.
So
and this is the first place I felt like home.
Right.
So
that's what I was about to say too. Yeah.
Because I've been on the road for 2 years, like
more than that. Yeah. Or maybe
about to be 3.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
So like for me, it's just been after I decided to take this life journey from being on other life journeys. I think that I just kind of wanted to live my life for a little while as an empty nester and see where the road took me, and then obviously I ended up here, which is not a bad place to end up. I really like it here. I like the culture of Baltimore. Mm-hmm. It's lots of people of different backgrounds, people of color, people of different financial backgrounds. So it's I do like different that types. You can find your way and place to fit in here.
Yeah, it's definitely a boiling pot, as I would say.
Yeah. Boiling pot of crabs.
Something like that.
I had to. I don't even. Yeah. Oh Jesus. Anyway, that's hilarious. No, I don't even like seafood, and everyone always says, if you're in Maryland, I don't like seafood.
Yeah, I've kind of been sensitive to her because I'm one of those girls, like I lived in the South for a long time, so I'm a crawfish
crabs and everything and
crab cracking, you know what I'm saying? But like
crab cracking.
But like at the end of the day, I don't like that's a mess and it smells. So like I don't want to be like, yo, let's go to this place.
No, but I don't. That's the biggest thing for me is I don't like the smell of seafood.
But yeah, so I'm searching for a seafood buddy in Baltimore. If anybody's out there,
all you gotta do is stand outside of Boom Boom. You're gonna find those gonna be your people right there. You know what Boom Boom is?
No,
what is
it's basically like a seafood boil place.
Yeah.
Boom Boom
so
is
like,
what it's called.
Boom Boom, yeah.
She'll eat certain things, but she won't eat any fish or anything.
No.
So it has to have like she has to be able
I
to
gotta have
steak
chicken.
or,
Did you like get hit by a fish as a kid or
it's
something?
just not her thing.
No, I know, and as a kid, like they made me try it because I'm Hispanic, so like you have to eat what the fuck we give you type shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they tried when I was I remember eating fish.
But have you tried to have fish since that? Because your
As
taste
an
buds
adult.
change.
Traumatized, yeah.
As
But
an
like,
adult.
okay, I had salmon a few years ago, and this is how I remember because I don't even try this shit. but I had salmon a few years ago and it wasn't that bad. Like I
Okay,
remember,
so, like,
but I can't have
and
anything
salmon's
that's too
fishy.
To me, see,
So
to
like
me,
she could probably eat like mahi or grouper because it's way milder.
maybe, yeah, I don't know. I haven't.
But like, you know, crabs and stuff, I can see you not want that. That's like mad fishy. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
no,
like,
I can't. That's the thing. I can't do anything like
I
that.
had
That's
an
crazy
ex
for me.
that like would not eat crabs because he's lazy. Like he wanted his.
Oh wow, he wanted to pick for him.
He's like, I'm not finna do that. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I'm not
Man,
finna
you
do
would
that.
have thought I was
finna do
doing.
that.
Where I eat crabs, I eat them.
Yo.
I get in there.
Yo, you have to get in there, or you're gonna be hungry.
Yeah, literally, you're gonna be wasting
So
money.
you have to be messy with them.
Yo.
That's funny. Okay,
That's
that
why
makes
so many
sense,
girls
yeah.
do like mukbangs and stuff. With, like, crabs and,
Right.
But
the
why?
butter.
I want to
That
know
makes
why
sense.
they doing it in their car.
like, because
Go ahead.
content sells. No
Right.
Listen, I'm just gonna be real honest. Men will watch anything.
Yeah, you're right.
They will watch. I could put
Yeah,
a
you're
chicken
right.
suit on, make her dress like Cookie Monster, and fuck her with a dildo, and they will buy
That
the
more,
fuck out
more
of it.
than us just being naked.
Because
For sure.
I don't know why, but like that's why like I don't do. That's why I don't really do. I didn't really start doing porn for guys. Cause like y'all watch anything. Like I said, watch anything. It doesn't matter as long as it's got tits and ass, and it doesn't even have to always have just a pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I did this for women my size. Do you know how uncomfortable it is to watch porn as a plus size woman when you're watching all the the skinnier girls and your man is like sitting there and you're kind of like, well, what the fuck am I doing here right
Yeah, I
now?
can understand that.
So like for me, the biggest, I guess, reward would be when my female fans come up to me like, yo, me and my husband watch you all the time.
Holy moly.
That's accolades. That to me, that I've accomplished what I set out to do. Because I was going to be a freak for everybody regardless.
Oh.
But the fact that a woman came up to me and said, you make me comfortable in my skin, that's nice.
That's all. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's all it's about, making people feel comfortable. You know.
Yeah.
What would you say the reason that you got into it?
Man, listen, because I've always been a slut too. Like, I mean, I've just to be honest. Like, since I was I'm my father's daughter. To be honest, hi dad. So like, it is what it is. He'll be fine.
My dad's
no,
probably
but
kicking
it's
himself right
it's fine because my mother says it all the time, and I see a lot of traits. So I'm like, if I'm a hoe, it's because of you. It's fine. But like,
moly.
I decided to at least be smart about it and monetize it. Because like, so I've been modeling since I was in my early 20s. I'm 33 now. So I've always been very comfortable with my body, even though like my family was like, yo, what's wrong with this girl? Like I remember they would make fun of me taking pictures and all this shit, and they would be giving me shit once they saw my Facebook pictures. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to tell you, man. I don't know. You knew since I was like 5 that I couldn't be controlled. And
Oh,
they
wow.
just, whatever. Everybody had to get used to it. But and then that gradually got into me doing porn because it's people don't realize this. You could be the prettiest person, like you be beautiful, whatever. But it doesn't mean that you have the confidence to get in front of a camera and start taking pictures, nonetheless videos, and then even more so nude content. Like, how are you? So I feel like even though people were making fun of me and I've been modeling since I was 20, I like being in front of the camera. Like that helped me so much. Like that's 10 years plus of like experience and getting comfortable. Because a lot of people will turn a camera on and be like, "Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck to do." They're like, "I can't speak into a camera." Like, what do you mean? Like they're not. And they could be, like I said, they could look great, but it doesn't, like, you need that practice. And I think that's what a lot of people, like, struggle with. And I don't expect everybody to, like, it takes a while, like, to gain that confidence. You know what I'm saying? But once you have it, you kind of just, I've just worked with it.
You have to embrace it.
Yeah, you do. And then embrace your mistakes and things that you see. Like, I watch content, like, that I did years ago, and I'm like, oh, I don't like that, or whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But you get better from it. Yes,
I feel like if any venture that you go down, and if it doesn't have people laughing at you and talking about you,
right, or just you and yourself too, like you're like, yeah, that was stupid, or that, or whatever,
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Or cringe when you see something.
Yeah, or just like something that you just wouldn't do now. You're like,
I did it.
Or
now,
whatever.
I do want to ask, what would, from your perspective, what would be something that you would watch that would make you cringe of yourself?
I can't edit my own shit, my own porn. I'll be there for 4 hours. I will cut every last fold, crease that I don't like, every weird face. And like, so like, you don't want me to edit it. Like, you want somebody else to do it because it's all the things that you love about me that I'm going to take out.
Okay.
So like, Yeah, there's just I can't really explain it. It's kind of like you're being your own biggest critic or whatever, but then
Exactly.
like you have the control to criticize it, and then you cut all the fat, and then you're left with 10 minutes of bullshit. And you're like, okay, that's probably
I like them with 30 minutes scene.
yeah,
cut down to 10
45 minutes of footage. Now we're down to
Lord.
17, and I'm like,
Damn.
okay, that was too much.
Oh my goodness. So what I want to ask both of you guys, what is the favorite thing that you get out of what you do?
Favorite?
It's loaded.
Okay, this is no bullshit. People are gonna think I'm whatever, but like I genuinely do. Like it's cool, like that I make people happy. Like whatever. If you masturbate and not cheat on your girlfriend, like that's cool. Like whatever, you know.
Sure.
It's the little things. Like I don't even want to know what the fuck you're gonna say to that. But
She gonna get her turn. She gonna get her turn.
Yeah. No, but like whatever. I don't. Hey, if I've made you smile or whatever, like cool. Like I have people that come up to me on the street all the time, and like it's. Like, all right, like, you're a nasty motherfucker. But, like, that's cool. I would rather people, like, be honest, like, and own up to, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you know who I am, then we all know what you watch.
Exactly.
You know? So, like, yeah, that's cool. I just like making people smile. Like, I'm an entertainer at the end of the day. So,
All right.
that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to entertain.
Making people smile.
Making people smile.
Hey, we technically in the same business. That's how I like doing.
One smile at a time.
One
smile.
one
Or multiple.
squirt at a time.
For me, Lord. I shouldn't have said that either. The best thing for me, I guess, is sexual inhibition. Like to be uninhibited, to be able to, like I said, embrace it earlier. You know, I think that's the coolest thing for me because, I mean, I did this. I was like her. I was a plus size model. I did boudoir modeling. I did, collab modeling for so long, and like that kind of was a segue into this world that I'm in now. And like there were so many people that tried to get me to do it, and then I was kind of like, I just always wanted it to be my decision or my choice. Mm-hmm. So like I guess the freedom of it and the freeing of it is my favorite part.
Understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh shit! I mean, those are some good answers. I don't know what I was expecting from the answer, but now I want to ask, what is the worst thing about what you do?
Oh my God, that's a list. Oh, man. Okay, I mean, probably.
There's so many things.
We being honest, it's nobody watching. It's just us in here.
No.
No,
cool.
I'm fine.
I'm in my head. I'm like, oh my God, 1, 2, 3.
I just don't even know what the worst. I mean, there's so many things. Like what we do is dangerous. First of all,
yeah.
You never know who is watching you, who watches you, who.
They
could be
know.
in the gym. They could be in the grocery store. They could be, anywhere. So like, I guess for me, would have to be the fact that I don't know where danger's coming from, and I just have to be very aware, self-aware.
Do you guys conceal and carry?
Not here. I used to
No.
in Florida. I don't think they convey, but
I don't think I want my little crazy ass Colombian Puerto Rican self to have a fucking
gun.
I don't think I need one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's fucking looking at me weird.
Yeah, no, she needs.
Yeah,
like
he jerks off to you, cat. Like it's fine.
She doesn't even need one of them shooting tasers. She needs one of them. I gotta get up on you tasers because she'll use that shit for sure.
Use and abuse.
No, I for real think that.
Oh,
no,
shit.
But I used to handle a lot of people's money, so I used to conceal carry all the time. So I'm comfortable with carrying a gun.
Yeah.
I think that we probably should always.
Oh, hell
honestly.
yeah.
But
I
there's a
think
lot of
just-
places you
I
can't
think
carry.
just women
That's right.
in general, no matter what.
No, for
what
sure.
state.
I
Yeah, but
feel
you
that
can't
way
carry
too.
really in Jersey. You can't
No, you
carry
can't
really
carry-
in
yeah,
you
I'm
can't
from
carry in
Jersey,
New
so,
York.
like, yeah.
So like
Very
those are really,
strict,
which
very
is crazy
strict.
because New York is like one of the.
No,
Exactly.
I know.
cities.
You can't listen. Don't even get me started on how I had a taser and the cop told me, he's like, you can't use that, right? And I said, what? I said, so I will purely be using this for self-defense. I'm out here fucking tasing people for no reason. He said, it don't matter. Like, you will literally get arrested with that. Like, you cannot have that on you.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
So in like Jersey,
real.
you cannot like protect yourself. It's insane.
Yeah, so like that.
They tell you to go to
creeps.
karate. I'm like, go to
Are
karate.
they-
He's gonna fucking shoot me. Like, what do you want? Then what I'm gonna do? Like,
Yeah, the
Life is
creep-
not a
I
John
think-
Wick movie.
like what?
I think the people that make it creepy are the things that are that's like because we get and that's all forms like you can't really so in order to narrow it down for me is like we get creepy messages, we get creepy people, there's creepy You know, we don't know where they live. We don't know where they're from. They could live around the corner. Like,
You never know.
so it's like that's the thing for me that I don't like about it. Everything else is pretty cool, and every job has its downfalls, and everybody wants to call into work.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like, there's definitely days where I don't feel like it. No, I don't want to be your entertainer today. I'm on my own time today, or you know, or we take vacation when we can't. You know, we need to decompress or whatever. So, but I don't know what your
That's I mean, because dealing like with disrespect or whatever is like one thing, and like that's what I will say. Like a lot of people don't understand. Like you do have to deal. You have to have very tough skin. People will say a lot of things to you, and they literally their goal is to get under your skin. You know that, right? But it's either way, it's mentally taxing. That's why, like she said earlier, you know, a lot of people are, you know, unfortunately take their own lives, or they're on so many medications because of their anxiety, and because literally like all it takes is, especially in this industry, is to have like one bad thing go wrong, you to have one bad interaction,
Exactly.
whether it be with a client or producer, and that's mentally in your fucking mind. You know what I mean? It's very hard to
and then
like
it
not
goes
think
down the
about that.
grapevine, and
Yeah.
then people make up their own shit as they ad
It's-
lib to
yeah.
it. So it's like it's really like being in high school all over again.
Yeah.
Our industry
So
is
you
really
have to.
very childish.
Wow.
There's always one trying to one up you from the next.
There's always
You would
different
think, and you would
stories.
think, I would
You would
think
think it's
opposite,
mature
because
adults. No, you would fucking think. We would ideally like that. Like the people we hang around with, I would say are mature people. Not everybody,
It
but
takes a while though to find your little inner
it does.
circle.
It does. And then a lot of people just literally like talk shit, or you just realize. But that's in general though. Like you find out who your friends really are, and then
Okay.
especially your people you work with. Like,
And then they just
you
become
know,
frenemies, because at the end of the day, like, we're not fixing to cause no like dramatic scene, or like act like a diva, or like act like the problem child. So you know, you just keep smiling,
just trying to be professional.
Yeah, you hug them and keep it moving.
just like
you know what
everybody
I'm
else
saying?
when they go to that
Just
job.
like any other
Yo,
industry.
I don't know how many
like,
girls that I hug that I can't stand.
or just even said hi to. Like
Guys too.
Oh my god.
Yo, guys.
I'm one of
guys
these
more
people.
than girls.
Yo, you could literally be right here, and I promise you, I've done this at how many events? Like literally, just
Yeah, there's definitely
Wow.
some male
I'm-
talent that
I
I
don't-
hug and I like.
because I can't. It's hard for me to genuinely like say hi to somebody when I don't fucking like you.
Yeah, I hug and I walk
You know what
away
I
and I'm
mean?
like,
And the
I
only
hate
reason
that
you're here is
motherfucker.
because we're at a work event. Yeah, no, fuck that.
Exactly.
No,
Like
no.
I feel
I
like
don't know why I just hugged him.
it's just certain people. Like, see me, I'm a honest person. Like I can't walk in a room when it's stinking and not hit one of these.
No, for
like,
sure. You walk right out. That's how
I guess
am.
yeah, but
No.
for me though, I've had so many jobs and careers. I've had to be professional in so many settings where it's not like you're not an entrepreneur. You work for somebody and you gotta like really eat shit with a knife and fork politely, whether you want to or not. We walk in these spaces and we can do whatever we want because we make our own money and we make our own rules.
Right.
You know, but when you
Women-
work for
this
the
is
man
women dominated,
and
for
you
sure.
work for a corporate office or you work for a corporate situation, you can't just do that. So I think that, you know, me networking and having to deal with people that I don't like my whole entire life and be in a close personal setting, have them in my face and space has definitely prepared me for the amount of childishness
Exactly.
that
Okay.
I deal with on a daily
I want
No,
to.
but I was gonna say. So I'm sorry. Like,
No,
so
please.
that's one thing or whatever. But I would just say this is the same thing as her, as the safety aspect, because a lot of people, and I will just say this, like a lot of you, especially men, because it's predominantly men who are my fans. Like, you can be so weird and just make us so uncomfortable, and maybe you don't realize it, but like. It's like you guys have to understand that there's boundaries. We are people at the end of the day. I understand you jerk off to us, but like we are people.
humans.
So like
Yeah, exactly. And
we
now,
are,
and then
we
now,
are humans, and like you can't just come up to us in the street. Like I was with family one time, and people came up to me. I was like, "Well, like, are you like serious right now?" You know what I mean? Most people know not to do that in that situation, but like that's just an example of many things. And even in text conversations or whatever, it's like once you make me feel uncomfortable, like we can't. There's no way we could proceed with this. You know? So there's just a lot of things that I wish that people understood. This is not like it's a very dangerous thing.
Every day.
Yeah, no, we have to, because our safety is number one. I don't care if it's because you're nervous or whatever the case may be. Like that's not like my safety is that over that. I don't care. Like
Exactly.
that's a big thing. I don't think a lot of people realize that like we have what we have to deal with on a daily basis.
I understand, and that already answered the other question I was going to
Oh, okay.
ask. What does people not understand about the line of work you do?
yeah.
But you already answered. It's dangerous. You know, these people out there. I know, and dumb people. Dumb men minds, they jerk off to you. They take you as a celebrity factor.
Yeah,
as like
or
they
yeah,
say
or an
Kanye West.
object
Or
or
not
whatever.
even
Yeah.
that's just not even that's the tip of the iceberg. Now you got photographers that are predators, and you got videographers that are predators that want to do like collabs with you that'll just like offer photography sessions and stuff, but like really deep inside they're like kind of fucked up and like
they just take advantage of the situation.
Take advantage that you're about to get half naked in front of them.
Literally, like that's a win-win for them. Like, oh, I get to see this girl I fantasize about. Like, it's just weird shit.
It's just mad important to always vet everybody that comes in your space.
No, it's definitely
regardless
tiring.
of whatever. Even if they have, get references. Like references. If they don't have references, they don't have a lot of followers. They don't have a lot of stuff going on. Like that's huge red flags.
Exactly.
Everybody wants a piece of the pie, especially this pie. You know what I mean? Being around naked women, like you could tell that these men never got pussy a day in their lives.
Exactly.
And so then they, they just want to see. Okay, well, let me try this. Let me try that. I don't know. Like
I'm gonna be a photographer now.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm just gonna buy this camera, not know what the fuck I'm doing with it. Set up some bullshit lights and just have this girl come over and like.
And then
what?
never get photos.
First of all, if I come into a situation like that, I'm walking right the fuck out. At least now, like many years ago, I did dumb shit, but like not now. That's crazy.
I now do want to ask you. You already said it, hinted at it. Y'all been through some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Can you get a good story on to what fucked up shit y'all been through? Can we get a good story on live for the people watching?
You want to say the Pitbull one or no?
No, I'm not saying
that's
that.
funny. That's a funny. We'll piss our pants with that one. That was funny.
Like you want like. What do you like?
Well,
explain?
no, anything to whatever you qualify as fucked up shit.
Fucked up shit
that happened to you guys. It could be anything.
I had a producer do some weird shit one time. Like I showed up to a shoot behind like other people's names because like I knew that they were working like with other people that I knew in the industry. And we were in this group chat. Nobody ever really like talked about the guy that was the producer. Like we just kind of like all went with the flow. And I get down to Miami and like nothing is what was supposed to be. Like he had all kinds of stuff laid out for us. He had all kinds of scene work. He was trying to get me to do opposite scene work from what we discussed originally. He got mad weird. We ended up having to leave the scene. We were at the beach at Hollover shooting like nude photos and stuff. We ended up having to leave the beach. Bones, Montana. Me and Betty Brickhouse told him we were completely uncomfortable with the producer, and Bones was actually the very first person that I shot with professionally, and he was like, if y'all are uncomfortable, I'm not comfortable. He's like, let's go. So we got the hell out of there. Bones got us out of there because he had a car, and the guy ended up changing my flight. I was supposed to leave out of Miami that night, and he changed my flight to fly into Pittsburgh, so I wouldn't take the flight.
What the hell?
Yeah, like if I was broke, I would have been screwed. Like I would have been just left, like hung to dry in Miami, trying to figure out how I was gonna get back home. But thank God I wasn't.
Thank God for money.
Thank God I wasn't broke, and I could get home. But like that's what we're talking about. Like when you don't vet somebody and you don't like ask questions, and that literally happened.
Dangerous situation.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 months me being in the industry. That happened. So I don't know. What about you?
I know. You were there.
Oh
shit! It's so funny that you're here. I don't want to say who this person is, but it was a person that this was my reality check of how like sometimes people that you admire, like literally like someone you've watched for a while and you literally have become to not just admire them as a creator, but like even as a person and business wise and all that, right? This was a huge reality check that they may not always be who the fuck you think they are. So we went to a shoot house, her and I and the other people, and we were gonna shoot with this person that I had been trying to shoot with. I shit you not, he canceled on me 4 times. 4. And that like that's not shut your mouth. That's so it's funny because like I can't even like be like, how did I even like admit like so I allow someone cancel on me 4 times, and it's really because it was who he was. I'm not gonna lie to you, because had that been anybody else, like after a second time, I'm not talking to you. You know what I mean? We're talking about situations where I had bought a flight already there and he canceled on me like a day before or whatever, like type shit. Like it was literally like one thing or another, and it's not to say like it was all excuses, but like Come on, like who wants their time played with 4 times? Like that's
Listen,
insane.
He had nothing but excuses.
Yeah, so
that whole fucking couple days.
I don't even like him. I don't even know who he is.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
the thing.
it's
But
crazy.
he's very well liked in the community. He's loved in the community, actually.
Well, you know why?
Well, yeah, we know why. But
Why?
either way,
Because she doesn't have a dick.
Oh.
yeah, there could be that. That's a strong
He's
suggestion.
real into trans at this point. in
And
his
that's
career.
fine. And that's
Holy
fine.
moly.
That's like I don't care. Like we don't care obviously what you like or whatever, but like it was the lack of professionalism, the complete lack of professionalism for me.
And we weren't
So,
even supposed to do a sex.
We
scene.
were him
He
and
was
I
supposed to dominate.
we were supposed to do 2 scenes with him that I don't have not one scene from that because one thing or another transpired. Like I just come to find out he's very diva-ish. You know, and I didn't really know that prior to. And I'm like,
Was
well,
he
it
black?
makes fucking sense if he canceled on me 4 times, but like I had spoken to a lot of people who worked with him and they had great experiences and these are like friends of mine, people I trust. So I'm like, so what the fuck is wrong? And like him and I have been talking for years because we're from the same area, like not area, but like general area, whatever. So him and I had got to know each other. Like we were not like as whatever, just as friends, you know. So like I just felt even more like violated. I'm like this man. So like we
Wow.
finally get together after the 4th time, and to be honest, I think the reason he didn't even cancel on being there was because he got paid to be there.
Wow.
He got paid to be there. So, but he got paid for scenes he didn't produce, which is insane. So I got like, you know, we were all obviously upset. The producer was, I would have been furious if I was him because the money, the time, the resources, he got to put this house together for him.
Yeah, like
He picked the
I flew
location.
from New York to
Right.
Orlando
We
just
all
for-
flew there to go shoot with this guy.
Wow.
Because he had literally like 6 scenes planned out over a course of a few days. So like we were all there for like this man, and like because of one thing or another, it didn't work out. And it's just like we literally were left there scratching our fucking heads, like looking at each other like he just left. Like yeah, he just got up
Not
and
to
left.
mention,
It was crazy.
let's talk about the $300 and some odd test that we all took.
Right.
$300 test.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
have to
get
pay a lot
our
of money
test-
for our test.
Well, back then we only had one option. Like a couple years ago, we only had one option to test. So it's talent testing services.
Holy moly! Why is it $300?
because of
the way the way that we need to be tested and the database that it goes into.
right.
Oh wow!
Because you can't just go to a lab corp and show someone results. That's not how
like a
it
piece
works.
of paper, yeah.
No, we're actually like we are encoded into a pass certified
So it's like
database.
a system.
Absolutely.
Holy moly!
Anybody that's ever
like
worked
the
in the
DMV.
adult film industry,
Yes.
anybody that's ever worked in the adult film industry, guess what? Your shit is in there.
Yeah, we're barcoded.
Yeah, absolutely, for
Shit.
life. Like literally. I mean, it is what it is. It's just
That's
how
pretty cool.
it's part. But no, it is. It's supposed to keep us
part of
all
the
safe.
safety.
You know, it's literally what it is. It's what it's for,
And-
and,
and
that's
I
why
would-
it costs. And because you get results overnight. That's the biggest thing is the convenience. Like
understand.
you got a shoot coming up the next day, you'll get it within 24 hours. Like you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, you expedite and pay for that.
Yeah,
Holy
but if you
moly.
if you live in like Miami or on the West Coast, you live over there, you can literally hop in like you would a LabCorp or whatever.
If you buy an actual testing facility, it's not that big of a
No,
deal.
literally, you'll get your results the next day because
if
you
you
went
have
in.
to
But if
send
you have to
off,
send it out,
obviously.
that takes time.
Holy
Shout
moly.
out to the new company that we're using though, ProDX Health.
Yes.
They actually send us out kits overnight if we need them,
Holy moly!
and then we do the at-home testing.
That's
even
brand
the blood
new.
work.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
They put like a little baby,
It's like
like a button on your arm, and it sucks
it's like
the
for the
blood out of your arm.
diabetes. I don't know if you've ever seen like the little diabetes
I've seen
machine.
that. Yeah, it's really
it's
cool.
literally it takes this much of blood. Whereas if you go to get to a place, they take like fucking like 4 vials. Shit.
I haven't got
it's
my blood
very-
sucked in a minute. I'm scared of that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
What needles?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah, you
pussy.
got used
Yeah,
to.
then
doing
you would like
shit.
this one. It's like Comfort Collection.
It's
just
not.
like literally-
Yeah, just make sure you eat. Don't be a dumbass. Like
Okay, I wanna ask you guys 2 questions. But the first one is the mental preparedness. What are some things that to let the viewers, the audience understand what you guys go through? What are some of the mental preparedness you have to do for some of these scenes? Some of the scenes that you might be known for.
I would say, well, shit, from just experience. You literally learn and grow from experience. Like you have to understand that, like if you're gonna go shoot a scene, even though it's scheduled from like 1 to 3, let's say, you may be there all day. Or at least longer than expected because things happen all the time. A lot of unprofessional shit, and I'm gonna just say this: there is a lot of problem with male talent keeping their dicks hard.
Oh.
Absolutely. And then that will delay stuff.
Well, it's not just male talent; it's males.
Yeah, for sure. But imagine also, like, I can't knock them completely, because if you're shooting how many scenes a week, like, I can't expect you to be this all the time. I mean, they have to take medications and stuff like that just to be able to. Yes.
Sometimes,
absolutely, yeah. A lot of them do. But it's like, imagine someone's demanding you got to shoot less than 10 scenes or whatever a week. Like, there are people who do that. You know what I mean? And shout out to them, because that's a lot on your body. You know what I mean? So what do you expect? Like, we're not, we're people, not machines. So, like, it just, so you have to equate for that. Like, you have to think to yourself, like, you may be somewhere, and then, listen, if you're doing an anal scene, that's you not eating for hours and hours and hours. Like, I'm telling you, it's a laundry list, but, like, you just have to mentally prepare yourself for that. Like, listen, I may, some scenes go great. They go fine. They go on time. They pops. You get all you need to get. You do your paperwork. Everything's cool. But then sometimes you're there for hours.
See, a lot
what I mean? And then you have to also learn to advocate for yourself, because there's certain situations you have to say, listen, I'm not going to be here more than 3-4, like, I'm sorry. Like, but that, again, you gain that with experience, because, like, I understand that when you're first starting out, you don't know things. And you will be that person that waits around 6 hours, 7 hours, because you flew all the way out to LA to shoot with this person. I'm just giving an example, right? Mm-hmm. But it's just like, you put time and effort into this, so you're just trying to get something out of this shitty experience. And you will have shitty experiences. They're not always going to be great. There'll be times when you're like, I never want to do this shit again. Like, it can mentally trigger you. Something could happen. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or just things that you're just like, I'm not okay with this. I don't know. But that's like with any job, I feel like there's certain situations you're in and you're like, oh my God, like, I don't like this at all. Like, this is what happened and whatever. So, I mean, yeah, that's just, I'll let you go. I can keep going.
For me to mentally prepare, I just throw on some, like, girl music and, like, rock out.
But what
like,
girl music specifically? Is it Beyonce?
No. I like more like. She's gonna hate this, but I love Sexy Red when I'm getting ready for a scene, or NLE Chopper, or
I smoke. That's it.
Moneybag Yo. Love him. He's got a lot of sexy shit. Meg Thee Stallion. So, like, and then obviously my new favorite is King Ego. He's like an indie artist. Love him right now. Yeah. He's got a lot of really sexy country rap.
What do you look like?
Like a fucking Kevin Gates. But a cowboy.
Don't even get her started on talking about this man. He's so fucking fine.
Listen, no, but that goes back to, like, a huge point on how we be like, oh my God, I can't believe this person loves me so much. This is crazy.
She loves that man.
Now understand what it's like to have an emphatic crush.
Okay.
And
he don't even do porn.
Yo, he does. He needs to.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to you, boo.
Oh my goodness.
No, but for me, so it's like getting on, like, a bunch of hype music. Get me in my element. Get me feeling sexy. I'm putting on my makeup. I'm rocking out. If I'm in a shoot house, usually I have headphones or, something on just to get me in my zone. I don't really want to talk a lot and interact a lot with a lot of people prior to a shoot. Like, I kind of, especially if it's a big one. If it's a collab and we're, like, vibing and stuff like that, it's completely different. But if it's, like, paid shoot, or if it's a shoot that's serious, like, I got a featurette right now. Like,
what's the difference between just any other shoot and a series?
Collabs are like, that's we got together and hey, I want to shoot with you. I think we'll make good content together.
Trade type shit. Yeah.
Producers that reach out to you that pay you to be on their platform, that's a different story.
It could
that's
be anybody. They put you with,
or any and not only that, but, like, you could have, like, any kind of anxiety that happens prior to that, like an interaction or somebody that says something to you off kilter that could make you feel some type of way. So, like, if you are, like, an empath and, like, people's shit bothers you, the last thing you want is to be an empath while you're getting gutted on camera. So you know what I'm saying? So, like, you don't want to have to think about. So a lot of times too, I'll put my phone on D&D a couple hours before a shoot.
Just to get that peace of mind.
Well, yeah, but we also have families and lives and shit. So, like, if something happens personally right before a shoot, you walk in.
It's gonna be hard to do that after.
Yeah, now you gotta fucking zone in and think about not the bad shit that's happening in your real life right now. You have to be charisma Deluca. So, like, now you have to, like, whatever's happening in reality has to be on pause for a minute. So, like,
oh my goodness, guys. I didn't even introduce you guys. We just got in here,
It's okay. It means good conversation. I like that.
Yeah, it is great. I'm having a great time. I'm learning a lot. It's like just listening to you. It's just everything is so universal, no matter how different you think the job is. You know, I really
very much so. I try to normalize it as much as possible.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like everybody has a bad day at work.
Exactly.
Just because it looks like what we're doing is fun doesn't mean that we don't.
Listen, the actual porn is like 5% of our job.
Yeah, really.
That's a small percent.
The persona is.
Because somebody watching this would just. I have another question, but I just want to say this, and I want you guys to respond to it. A lot of guys watching this can be like, "Oh yeah, I can be a porn star."
Oh my God! If I hear that one more motherfucking time.
What is your answer to those? Look at the camera and respond to that nigga. He got on dirty shoes. He got on ripped baggy jeans.
His underwear's got holes in them too, probably.
I wouldn't even care if he had on dirty shoes and ripped underwear because he's not for me anyway. But, I don't walk into your job as a plumber and be like, you know what, give me that wrench.
I'm going to just start plumbing.
I need your toolbox. I'm a fucking plumber today.
I'm the
you know what I'm
plumber
saying?
now.
Like, now I'm a plumber. Don't disrespect. I'm not an HVAC guy. That takes guys 2 years to go and a lot of money to go through that school. Don't degrade what I do and act like you can walk on set and do what I do in the magnitude at what I do it. Because you've never had another man breathing on your nuts while you're trying to bust.
What?
So until that happens,
like this,
until that happens,
and
you've had a threesome like that.
Oh wait, you said what was breathing on what?
You gotta think about
producer,
it. If you're zooming in,
whoever's the director is
the
probably
cameraman.
the cameraman is 9 out of 10 times a man.
There's no way.
So
I'm sorry, a normal person, a normal man, a man that's never experienced another man in the room,
right,
while having sex,
and then
with
a stranger at that. Like, it's not one of your homeboys. This is like some fat white guy.
And there's a camera and lights up your asshole.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yo, I'm sorry.
So no, for me, it's it's almost a level of disrespect.
Yes.
Because even at the beginning of how we start, there's bumps and shit in the road, and you can look sexy on camera, but can you sell it? Mm-hmm. Are you able to sell what you make? Mm-hmm. And if you can't, then you shouldn't be doing it.
So, basically that is do you have a brand for yourself? Because a lot of guys will definitely step to us, I have a big dick. I'm like, do you really fucking think that that's all that it is? Because even some of the most successful porn stars that I know, they don't even have the biggest dicks. But they have the right marketing team. They have a niche market or whatever. They have something going for themselves. And they put in the time too. A lot of these guys really think I'm like Mr. Handsome. The girls all call me handsome. That's great.
I'm great in bed.
That doesn't mean that you're automatically going to become a superstar.
And on top of it, half these guys that are successful and make money sell FaceTimes and customs to men. Because men buy porn, women do not.
I need to. Okay, look. Let me.
I ain't never catch Shorty watch porn.
Look. I'm gonna ask the.
She watches. I can tell.
Yeah. Funny. I wanna ask the men something, and you'll answer this to yourselves, okay? Who do you think as a man, who do you think is going to be your fans? Who do you think are going to be the people paying your bills? Do you think it's women? Because if you said women, you're wrong.
You can't get them to do it now.
90% of your fans will be gay men. Yep. And that's just a fact. That's what it is.
And
don't argue. And then you have guys that will try to argue with me. I'm like, do what you want to do, man. But if you want to make money,
the guys that are successful,
this way, and then there's this way.
Yeah, the guys that are successful, their OnlyFans is popping, and their numbers are high.
Yes,
it's because they're doing things that they are. I'm not saying that they're gay, because that's not true. You're still a performer,
right? Yeah.
You're still performing for the camera.
They're your fans regardless of who they like or whatever.
The whole heterosexual versus homosexual thing is more of a vibe. I think most men can't handle the fact that there would be other men that would fantasize about them, so then therefore it makes them feel extremely vulnerable. Right. But at the end of the day, that's just really smart business.
It is. And
if you can make money off of another man because he wants to watch you jerk off, why would you not embark on that? And, it doesn't make you gay, it makes you rich.
Right. And it's especially if you know you're a good looking man and you have a big dick, who do you think is going to be watching you? Let's Please be
That
honest.
makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what I mean? It's not saying the women won't watch you, but the men aren't paying
The
your
women
bills.
watch you on Twitter, baby. They
yeah,
don't watch
the men
you on
are
OnlyFans.
the men are the ones ordering customs and buying these specific videos, you showing your ass
Yeah.
or whatever. Like this is what it is.
And you also get
you have to be okay with that.
Yeah,
like there's no way around it.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
also
know.
get your guys that like they're kind of into lots of different things. So like, you know, you'll get a custom request for like they want to see you with a woman,
but the certain
angles or whatever. But there are men that are fans that aren't into that. You know, you will find guys that are fans of like I know that Jordan and Artemis have like lots of like core fans that are men that aren't gay men. They just love watching them with women. They like the way that they maneuver with other women. So there's also that too. So it's like not all completely that, but there are men that will reach out to you as a man. And if you can't decipher the business part of that and the aspect part of that, like you're never going to be successful in this business.
Sorry.
And most men can't handle that.
You're right.
Yeah.
I can handle it.
Because this is a women-dominated, industry, and I'm not saying that there are successful men, but it's like, again, are you willing to deal with all these little things that like you didn't think would be a thing? Like that whole thing about the cameraman being on your neck is no exaggeration, no lie. I've seen so many try and fail.
Wow.
It's like climbing a fucking mountain. I've seen so many try and fucking fail.
Wow.
And like it's okay. Like I know a lot of like men like they harbor that and they fucking like they're like, oh my god, like I'm a failure. I'm like, no. How many men are used to this shit? Do you know what I mean? Like it's okay. You probably never had sex with another strange man in the room with you.
It's just not for everybody.
It's not for everyone.
It's not easy. I guess
it's not easy, and that's why there's a small percentage. I would say of very successful.
Okay.
And we get asked that question a lot,
straight,
though. How do you get me in the industry?
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to stop asking women that question. That's all I'm going to say to that. They need to ask men that question.
That makes sense.
We're women. It's different.
Yeah,
for
go
us.
ask a man how.
If you're a man and you're watching this, get your shit together.
Go talk to a male porn star. They'll be able to give you a lot more insight
and
than
pay
we will.
them.
Yes, and that's another thing. Like, who's gonna talk to you for free? Who fucking does that
crazy.
in any industry? Who's just gonna give someone free game? No one does that.
Because I don't want your pizza delivery job, and I'm not going to ask you how to do that.
Okay, guys.
I'm not gonna be a plumber. Shit.
Okay, guys. In closing, I do want to ask you guys, what precautions do you take personally, to be in safety wise into what you do?
I would say vetting is a very big thing. Like, well, it depends on what we're talking about. Like, sex work. I mean, we're all aspects of sex workers, that's for sure. But like, especially if we're meeting someone face to face, like vetting is extremely important. That's a safety thing. And like I said, for me, the moment you make me feel uncomfortable, whether it be through text or a FaceTime, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't care how much money it is, whatever the opportunity is. Like, once I feel like there's something off, it's just not me worth putting my life at risk. It's not worth it to me. So I would say definitely vetting and like people. And then when it comes to creators, definitely asking around, but asking the right people too. Like we all have, like I said, you develop your own group of friends. So you just reach out to people. Don't have a problem. Like, we really don't. Like just hey, I saw you shot with this guy. Like, how was he, or whatever the case may be. Like, I'll definitely give an honest answer. So you know what I mean? Just really like, we're very big on community in our industry because so many of the outside world fucking hates us. So like, we do our best to like stay together and keep each other safe.
Who hate y'all?
Everybody else.
I don't hate y'all.
No, not you.
But just society as a whole.
Big
thing.
banks, Airbnb hates us.
I understand.
People, fuck those people. Fuck Wells Fargo. Fuck Capital One. Fuck
Not the banks. Come on.
I don't care. I'm sorry. They have beef with me. It's fine.
They just take things.
They don't
away.
A lot of people have to realize that porn may be cool to y'all, but like to big banks and shit like that, and to like people in political realms, they don't fuck with it.
They don't.
Do you know what I mean? Or they claim not to. They may watch it in their spare time.
And they may buy escorts.
For sure, absolutely. So, but
give me a list of politicians that's not fucking escorts.
Exactly.
If I've made politician money, I'll be buying escorts.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So like, even though they may say they claim to hate us or whatever, they put on paper, we don't like these fucking people. So we're gonna ostracize them. We're gonna close accounts on them. We're just gonna make their lives a living fucking hell.
Yeah, a bunch of us have had Airbnb accounts closed on account of facial recognition.
It's so crazy. Wow. It's insane. Yeah, so shout out to Airbnb. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. Go
ahead. For safety, like a lot of us were tested very regularly, vaccinated for things, PrEP,
Yeah, prep.
So like, there's a lot of people that do a lot of we do a lot of different things health wise too. A lot of talents take vitamins and supplements to try and keep themselves virile and strong. So like, a lot of people that do what we do are also very health conscious and like try and make sure that they're doing the right things for their bodies. Self-care is really important. Having an outlet like the gym or a mentor or somebody that you can speak to, a therapist, all that is really important and is necessary.
Okay. I hope to have you guys back because it's a lot more I want to talk
Yeah, I
to you
know.
about.
He's like, damn, we need another hour. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Hopefully, are you guys willing to come back?
Absolutely.
I asked
for
them on
sure.
camera so they see it. You see it. They
Yeah,
sign out.
absolutely.
Is there
Love to come back.
in closing? Is there anything that you wanted to ask me before we wrapped it up?
I don't really. No, you made me feel very, very comfortable.
Favorite
you know what I
seafood
mean?
spot?
Okay, yeah, there you go. There's her question.
Oh, I was Steaming Demons. They got good crabs. That's like over there, all the way over there by Dundee, over there, all the way on the other side of Baltimore, and then Boom Boom.
Boom Boom is crazy.
And what the demon? What?
Steaming Demons.
Steaming Demon
is crazy.
Okay.
Here,
all
let me.
right.
We'll probably have more
I'll
questions for
send
you
the
off camera
address.
about like restaurants and shit because we love food.
Because we've definitely
We
we've
love
actually
us
been
some
going
food.
around Baltimore doing
Yo.
like little like
I'm about
everywhere
to
we've
send
eaten
you
restaurant
is really
critiques.
good. Like everything we've eaten at is like
I'm gonna
4
send you the
stars
address
above.
right now.
I don't care. Nothing was as good as that restaurant in Puerto Rico.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you
that
after this.
restaurant was good.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
you're fine.
No,
you're
we're
fine.
fine.
Thank you for coming again to the show.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for having us. No, I had a great time here, and I'm
Yeah.
glad, like I said, that we want to come out into the community more. So like,
Yeah.
I'm very happy that you asked. Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, it was great.
Maybe we'll have you on the pod.
Oh yeah, I'm down
true.
to talk some
Swapping.
shit,
Oh
spill
yes,
some tea.
please, explicitly
We'll make you bring your
yours.
girl. We'll do like a
Don't
game
ask
show.
her no questions. She gonna don't
We'll
ask
do
her
like
no-
a game show. See who can
I want to hear what she want to say.
Oh
So
shit!
I'm down. I'll be
Yo,
down.
thank you. That's gonna be a crossover podcast. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
win. I like that.
Deal.
Those are always
We
fun.
can sort that out.
Absolutely.
But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. As you said, they're in the community. So if you're a content creator, only if you're like me though. If you're the weird content creators, don't worry about this message. But let's welcome them to the community like we would any other great creator. Enjoy your day, and until next time, goodbye.